We got the first one that came with our MPC 5000. That's the song right there. Now there's several tracks, about 8 tracks in this whole song. And we're going to demonstrate how track mute works right now. I'll press the track mute button. And now you can see here, we have this screen. The screen has the tracks as they are in the MPC. Now here we have track 1, which is the beat. Then we also have track 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, I can go back to the main screen, turn my data wheel, and we can see the tracks right here. Okay, so now, I'll go back to track mute again, and what I'll do is I'll just press, turn this timing correction off, I'll just press play, start. Now hit pads to turn up some tracks. Turn the beat off right there. Now I'm turning the pads off. Put them back on. Now I'll press the stop button. So what I'm doing here is I'm turning tracks on and off. Some tracks have a string on, as you can see, it's a string on track 3, a string also on track 6. We have a triangle lick right here. So, as you can see, we have several tracks, some of them are labeled, and we can turn them off and on. We can also do this according to timing correction, which means we can actually change the way the track actually cuts off and on. Here's how that works. We can go ahead and press TC, and TC is for timing correction. We press the window button again, and here we can set our timing correction according to a specific note value. This note value, in this case, is 2 bars. With my data wheel, I can go to 1 bar. I can go to quarter notes, quarter note triplets, eighth notes, eighth note triplets, 16th notes, and we can turn it off for value. Let's use eighth notes for this demonstration. I'll press close. Now, I can start from the beginning again. I hit a pad, let's say pending, see that? And when I hit a pad, you'll notice it says pending there. That means it's pending, waiting until it gets to the point where it's supposed to be able to cut off and on. So, according to eighth notes, that means I hit it too far in advance, and what the MPC 5000 is doing is saying, hold it, and then it puts it in right on that eighth note. Now, let's see even more if I go here to 2 bars for the value. I'll close this. I'll turn these tracks back on. I'll press play start. You saw that? Now it said pending. So I waited for these 2 bars to go by. I hit it at the point, wait till the other bar ended, and then it came back in. So what it's doing, it's going to the nearest point according to what I set my timing correction to be. That's how timing correction works there. Now sometimes we want to save this data. We're actually making a track up, and we're using track mute, and we want to save it. Here's how it works. Now, once I get the track mute section like I am here, I can press main. Go back to main now. And I'll move the cursor down. I'll move it right over here to where it says mute. Now I'll press the window button. We have the mute events right here. We have record track mute events on. We have play track mute events. That means once we record them, we want to play them back. And we have instant track mute. This is a new feature compared to other MPCs. So in this case, I want to record it. So now, I'll press close, like a track mute. Start my song from the beginning again, but this time I'll press play and record. I want to pick a track first. I've got an empty track in here somewhere, and right here's my empty track. I'm going to press record, then play start, but first I'm going to press track mute to see my track mute. Now I'll press record and play start. I'll hit my pads where I want the sound to come out at. Now I'll press stop. I'm going to go back to the top. I can press play start. See, it's doing it by itself now. So we've recorded these track mutes, and the MPC has saved what I did. Now it's playing it back. That's as far as I went. So what we can do here, we can actually save the data. We can do a track mute. If we like it, we keep it. And let's say we want to just, well, we don't like it, we just want to not play it at all. So I can go right here again to my main window. Make sure my cursor is over here where it says mute. And next thing I do, I just press the window. I could say play track mute events, go to off. And now I can close it. I can go to track mute, play from the top, and it won't play back the track mute events. See, it's not playing at all. Just the way it was from the original setting.